Guess what, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's a football and a hockey Sunday, as always, in this time of the year. So, all right, I won the very first Beat My Sprapps competition last night against Le Garde. Le Garde has not responded to my message. But yeah, I beat him. Anyway, so we're rolling and we're doing another one today, and I've maxed it out at 3 entrants. I've invited Le Garde, and if you want to play, let me know. Wherever you find this video or thread, let me know, and maybe you can get in. We're going to see if we can beat 2 people tonight. All right, we got 4 matchups, so I won't talk too much about last night, but there's some good things, some bad things, interesting stuff. But let's talk about tonight and roll through this video because get this up before the game. So I've done a little looking at the games, and what I can tell you is that there's some goalies that are probable and stuff, so we're not entirely sure. But I do like Hellbeck. I like Quick a lot tonight against Chicago. If we kind of look at the offense that these teams have had, you can see that Chicago likes to put up a lot of shots, which is one of the reasons I like to have Quick, because he's probably going to make a lot of saves. There's been a lot of shots out of Vegas, too, but I think that they're going to beat Wedgwood in Arizona, so I'd stay away from that. Winnipeg gets a lot of shots as well, but are they going to beat Ottawa? Yeah, probably. So Hellbuck's probably a pretty good guess, but I don't think Ottawa, I mean, how many shots? Ottawa actually had a 6-goal game last night, or 2 nights ago. Right here. Yeah, it did. So anyway, let's go team by team, tell you what's going on. So I'm going to start with what I like the best. So, you know, if you're going up against me in a tournament, you're going to know. I really like Marchessault Karlsson. This line has, this is first line, and then they split the power play a little bit. I feel like this is going to happen. Something like this is going to happen tonight. So maybe you want to grab Theodore on D, maybe. Hollow's probably going to do something. Neal. Definitely these 2, and then probably pick somebody else. Riley Smith will probably do something. You get a night like that. So I like a lot of those guys. Schmidt's pretty cheap. Yeah, so I do like Vegas a lot tonight. Now, on the other side of that in Arizona, probably going to be some goals out of Arizona as well. Duclair had that hat trick, but he's not reliable. Ekman-Larsson on defense, that's a pretty good bet tonight to grab him. It's going to be worth it. Stefan Goligoski, maybe. Perlini always seems to do something. He's got some nice consistency there. And Clayton Keller's slowed down a little bit, but I still like him a lot. So Demers does that once in a while. Probably out of this, Ekman-Larsson, Keller. Perlini's up on the first line, huh? Maybe grab some power play 2 guys. Stefan Goligoski, Perlini, maybe they do something like this. So, Chicago. Do you like anything Chicago's Quick? I think Quick's going to stand up pretty well. Kane's been the hot one, right? So, let's freeze these panes a little bit. Kane's been the one except for last game. DeBrinket's been hot as well on the 3rd line. Are they going to do? I don't think they're going to do too much. You never know. Offensively, do you want to think about Taze and Schmaltz and Saad? I'm going to stay away from a lot of these guys, but you can see that Anisimov, Kane, DeBrinket's really cheap and has one of these big nights every week or so he's probably due again. So I would consider grabbing him, and maybe Forsling does something with him, maybe. Yeah, like this, right? So you could do DeBrinket and Forsling, or you can go with second line Kane and Anisimov, I guess. Colorado against Dallas. I think Lehtonen's playing goal for Dallas, so that makes me want to grab some Colorado guys. So you can see that McKinnon, really strong again. He's looking like he did last year. He had a run like this. I like him tonight. You grab Eric Johnson with him because Johnson's been picking up the defense, so that's a really nice deep pick. At only 4,800, you can see that he's almost putting up, if you're doing 1 point per 1,000 or whatever, 4.8 is what you want. You can see that everyone's point average is below their salary usually, but his is creeping up, and so I like him a lot in this game. Grab Johnson. Rantanen is the other one you can grab here. Or Zadorov is super cheap on the second line defense if you've got 2,900 left, because I think there will be goals in this game against Dallas, so consider that. Now, Colorado goaltending is Varlamov's been better lately, just putting up 2 goals a game, but Dallas can score. Sagan, is he going to be worth it tonight? Tough calls. Ben. You can see that the green isn't clumped together too much anymore. Well, who is this game against? Chicago. Foxa is cheap. I grabbed him last night. He helped me beat Lagarde last night. Foxa had a pretty big night last night. If you look what happened, yeah, he had a 6-point night last night. So I think he's a cheap one to grab, as you can see here. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to load up on Dallas guys, but if you do, it looks like you really have to grab. Look at the power play. Sagan, Ben, it gets expensive. Klingberg has not been worth it recently. Janmark, second line. Who's this guy? Remy Ellie? Third line. So I'm going to stay away, but you can see who you might want to pick there. The Kings are, and I do think the Kings have some potential in this game. You've got Anton Forsberg in Chicago's net, gives up 2 to 3 a game, looks like. Okay, so Kings. Kopitar has been the steady one. Probably a must-have tonight in this setup. This game's in Chicago. Toffoli's been picking up the second. So this is off lines, off power play. Doughty, Pearson with Toffoli. That's the cheap version on the first line. You're dealing with Iafallo, who's cheap but hasn't really been paying off. It's an interesting matchup. Let's go back to that for a second. Gabrick's out, I think, probably. Sometimes the lines are a little messed up and things are still getting current, but I think Kopitar, Toffoli, Pearson. I don't know about the line matchup where the goals are going. Nick Shore on the second line for 3,200 seems cheap. Maybe you do something with the second line here. You do Toffoli, Pearson, and Shore. That's an interesting idea. Ottawa, are they going to put it up against Winnipeg? I like Connor tonight. Ottawa, first time they had, you can see the first time they're really in green for a while. Everybody had a huge game against the Islanders. Islanders were not awake. I think that Winnipeg will be a little stronger. Hellbuck's is stronger, so you're going to be looking for more one of these nights. So maybe it's Hoffman's been looking good. And it says Stone. I mean, Hoffman and Stone, but I don't think it's a good night for Ottawa, guys. We did Vegas already, and then for Winnipeg. So I think Winnipeg does score on Ottawa because Ottawa's got Condon's playing better. This game may not have as many goals as we think. But your big numbers are your Wheeler, Scheifele, Line, and Ehlers. Yeah, Ehlers woke up too. So Ehlers cheap. You're not getting a lot of value with these guys. Little's been better. So maybe you do second line. Ehlers, Little. Ehlers, Little, Lion is expensive. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough call. I mean, there's a lot of value there, but there's a lot of cost, a lot of potential, but Condon's, Condon, it's not the game I'd focus on. So what I do like here, when you look at everything overall, and just look at like the last 18 days or something, right? Like I said, I really like Marchessault, Carlson. McKinnon seems like a good bet because of Lehtinen in net. Foxa, because he's been cheap and awesome. Your defensive situation, it's Eric Johnson with McKinnon in Colorado. You do that. You do maybe Shea Theodore if you got some money left for that on Vegas. Or Ekman Larson, I do think we'll do something tonight as well. But he's kind of expensive. And then any really cool value guys. Let's go back to like 23 days. Any cool value guys here? Duclair, I don't think. I'm going to pass on Duclair. I'm going to pass on Chabot. Fox, I like. Goligoski tonight, maybe. Third line, second line power play. Yep, that's about it for tonight. But anyway, if you want to challenge me, go to find kbraver on Draftkings and see if that tournament's open. And we're in round 2 now. I've won 1. We're going to keep going up and up and up and up the ante too. As soon as we cross over to the next levels as we go, if we keep winning. So good luck to everybody, and may your players be scoring.